All right, with your Arcana roll, since you rolled a freaking 21, it's not really something on the webs themselves. It's like the webs, the actual physical webs are like strangely like physical and not physical. Like they're almost like partially incorporeal.
Oh,
Like,
interesting.
yeah, but
And they're they were like that to begin with. It seems.
yeah, and I'm assuming you're not touching it physically, so you're but
Oh, absolutely not.
poking it with like a dagger, like Varus suggested. It seems like it physically moves and reacts to your touch. It also seems to stick like webbing does, but you just like from just studying it with your just your knowledge arcana, it's you can see that it's kind of almost flowing through the material, the blade as well.
Huh.
In other words, it's probably the strangest thing you've seen in a while. It's not something
Probably
you see on
ever.
your usual travels between cities and paying your guild payments.
Okay, then
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm not going to try to burn these out. I'm going to use Eldritch Blast and see if it works any better. It's a force spell instead.
Okay. You blast them, and it's pretty much the equivalent of like throwing like a heavy ball at them. So they're reacting to it, and you're kind of like eventually dispersing the webs a bit, but it doesn't seem to be much better. In fact, it's probably a little bit
Okay,
harder because you're kind of like punching holes through it rather than actually destroying it.
back to Firebolt then.
Gotcha, fire. And
I will back him up with Firebolt.
okay, so yeah, the two of you clear out the room. It takes a little while, but it's not it wasn't like completely jam packed with webs. It just happens to be along the walls and stuff. So yeah, you finish clearing out these rooms. Then now they're far less glowy and a lot darker now. But you have a light spell and all that nonsense. You do see a door. It's very similar to the others across the way.
Yeah, if there's nothing else in the room, then I'll just go to the door to see if it's locked again.
Okay, it is not locked.
Fancy. And turn to the group, give them a nod, and open this door.
Breaching. All right.
You're
So-
the best at nodding.
All right, so I'll go ahead and open this way up.
50 spiders. Spiders.
All right. So you can kind of see a door across the way from you, as well as a door down across the hall and stuff like that.
All right, then I'll go over here and see that it loops, and then, assuming this
Yeah,
door
you
is
actually
unlocked,
see
I'll
you
just
actually
pop it
see
open.
these doors still open because I don't believe they were closed. So yeah. All right, so you're checking that door there.
Yep, I'll just walk right up to it.
Okay. So you open the door, and it doesn't seem to have any issues. You don't explode.
Yay!
So that's there.
Always good.
There's that. So this room was very similar to the room that was over this way, kind of just empty. You're not sure if it had a purpose. It doesn't seem to have one anymore. There's no real supplies or anything in here. You might see some like broken pieces of wood of like maybe remains of furniture, but after so long, most of the wood is practically like disintegrated and rotted and practically gone. And you do see an opening here.
All right, I'd like to poke my head around. I mean, from here, see if I can see anything in the next room.
Okay. All right, let me. All right, so where are you looking? Sorry. Okay, so you'll actually need to move down. Okay, so I'll go ahead and reveal this area. But yeah, peeking in, you don't see anything hostile or anything. There's no webs, and it's mostly empty. But you do notice there's kind of like there's like plaster on the walls and on the ceiling that's like kind of yellowing and flaking away, like it's rotting because it's old. Some of the plaster is sagging off the walls, but you do see a kind of like a design on the far wall. But it's kind of hard to make out from where you're at because of just how much it's rotted away. And it's like just right over there.
If Legend of Zelda has taught me anything, it's that we need to blow up that wall.
Yep.
But have you found the chest that has the bombs in it? Because I don't think you guys have found the compass either.
Oh.
I'm gonna leave that to the casters. Figure it out.
Now I have a question regarding that. Since the plaster stands out to me, what's the composition of the rest of the dungeon? Is it stone down
It's
here?
pretty much
Is it
stone.
dirt walls?
Mostly it's solid stone. There's a lot of dust and cobwebs. Like this place has not been really traversed in a while. Some of the doors may look a little bit better shaped than others, but since it's metal, it's usually not too bad. Most of them aren't really. Some of the doors you've run through might have some rust on them, just from erosion over time and stuff like that. But for the most part, this entire area, ever since you've went down that hole and started going down those stairs, it's been stone all the way through.
Okay.
And the sculptures are made of stone and all that nonsense.
Right. So in the last room, it was just wooden furniture, you said, and it was all just rotted away.
Yeah, I mean, there's like you barely even noticed it was there. It was kind of like just piles of wood at that point. You probably assumed it was left. It used to be furniture, but after so many, God knows how many years, it's now nothing.
Right.
In other words, it's a fancy way of saying it's a kind of an empty room.
Yeah. Right.
I'm going to investigate this design on the plaster wall, see if I can figure anything out about it.
Okay, it'll be investigation for this.
Oh, sweet. Let's investigate.
Yay! I
Yay.
investigated
Investigation,
those.
bros.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh wow.
You're not any better.
Anyone else
I
want to
am
try?
better. I am one better.
You guys are like, we got this, and you guys just press your face against it.
Does
Alright.
it look like it's wording, or is it just a symbol?
Well, the gnome actually is able to kind of make out more of it. So it is. It seems to be a giant skull with like a sideways 8 in its teeth. That's like clutched in its teeth. So the symbol of affinity for those who are aware of it.
Right. Is that something that's going to spark anything in my memory? Being,
You could do knowledge, history. I guess will be probably your best bet.
That'd be the relevant.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm so good at history.
All right. So with your great, fantastic rolls, you know that it's way older than anything you've seen before. But for Varus, you've literally never seen. You might have seen this in a book, maybe as just like a page in a book, but beyond like details from that book, you cannot recall anything about it. So there might be some information out there in the world, but it's incredibly rare. In other words,
Okay.
it's so freaking old, you have no clue.
Right.
Just
I'd
like
to-
everything else has been in this dungeon.
I feel like I've
I'd like to
seen
transcribe
this
that
before.
symbol.
I just can't place it.
Like just you know.
I mean,
like,
all you can gather from just that is that symbol that is inside the teeth is usually in reference to something like infinity, though you have no clue what that could
Right.
possibly mean. As for skulls, that could mean anything from death to rebirth to, I don't know, some
Yeah.
farming guy that really likes skulls.
Can we
I-
can we knock on this wall to see if anything
I poke
sounds
it with my
hollow?
dagger.
Okay, go ahead and do another investigation since this is specific for.
Alright.
I'm just assuming you guys are searching for secret doors or something.
Yep.
Okay. The plaster is pretty soft and in some cases maybe a little like soggy because it's just worn down so much. But you can easily tear down the plaster if you want to. But
I will
wait.
use my knife to
Well-
carve at it.
well, from what you can tell, the wall behind it is solid. From just poking through it a bit. I mean, you can keep tearing down the plaster, but you don't feel like it'll It'll just take up a lot of time, and it's probably just going to make a very big mess.
All right. Nothing's gonna be solved by tearing down this blaster.
It might make you feel better, but I don't know.
It'll make us feel better.
Okay, nothing in here. Next door.
All right. Yeah, so that door obviously leads to the hallway.
We've been here before.
We've bombed here
Looks
before.
awfully familiar.
Also due to the grid, because I didn't remember how to I didn't know how to set things off the grid originally. Most of these doors are actually in the center, not up against the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it.
Just letting you guys know.
Yeah. Come on, Brian. We're not retarded.
Well, we're retarded, but we're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not oversell what we got.
Honestly, for guys, I mean, you guys haven't done a dungeon before like this, so you guys are doing fine, honestly.
Yeah. All I know is we're grouping up, and the last time we grouped up, an ice sheet killed 2 people.
Yep, going through this door.
Okay. Okay, so when you approach this door, you notice that it's actually somewhat ajar, so it's obviously not locked. But as you try to push it, it seems to be kind of stuck, and you can kind of see webbing. It's not glowing webbing, but you can kind of see webbing attached to the door, so it might be stuck because of some sort of webbing, gooping it up or something.
This calls for more fire.
Yeah,
Yep,
I'm gonna
burn
turn
it.
to the wizards and be like, torch it.
I burn it. Burninate the countryside.
Okay. You start shooting. All right, you start shooting fire into the room through the opening. You start hearing, I guess, loud, almost like a screeching, chirping sound of multiple small creatures.
Chittering. Got it. I take
Well,
a
it's
step back and-
it's almost like a mixture of chittering and kind of almost like a bird's caw.
I take a step back. I pissed it off. You open the door.
All right, I'll. Yeah, if you're not gonna do that, then I will kick the door open.
All right, it'll be athletics.
Oh yeah, time to look like a badass. Girls are watching. I gotta make sure I do this right.
Girls aren't watching. This is D&D.
They're always watching.
All right, your foot slams the door, and it shakes a bit, and it makes a loud. You can hear maybe some of the webs breaking, but it doesn't quite give.
Even on a 23,
You don't have advantage.
I don't. I do for athletics.
No, you're proficient.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so you get.
Well,
yeah.
Shit.
So you rolled a 13.
God, I did not prep burning hands for today. What the fuck is wrong with me?
You can prep 4
Right.
spells.
Yeah, I can prep 4 spells. I chose 4 different spells.
Ah, I see. I figured that would be your MO.
See, I thought 2, but I did 1 that can disable a target, 1 for mage armor when I have to run away and hope that 14 can save me, and 2 single point spells.
Are you gonna try kicking the door again?
Of course, I'm gonna try kicking it again.
All
Yeah,
right.
do it.
I mean,
I'm
this
not
is.
saying
I
anyone
mean,
else
this
is
is your
away.
reputation at stake,
Or
Yeah.
Let's try again.
science.
Mr.
I'm
4
gonna stand
touchdowns
up
in 1
and
game.
I'm gonna stand outside and keep casting a firebolt into the opening.
All right, this time the door doesn't even
Yeah.
shake.
I'm just gonna keep kicking.
Go ahead.
You're not scoring any touchdowns today, are you?
All right.
Finally.
That time you
So
might.
this
Yeah, good
opens.
thing you're not the kicker for that team.
All right. Well, 1 second. I gotta reveal. Obviously, there's gonna be something in this room because I kind of gave that away.
What? No.
Oh no, not at all. All right. 1 second. I have to click. I wish there was an easier way to switch layers. Wait, why is this not working? There we go. Ah, fuck it. We'll just do it this way. Tokens. Well, since you guys kind of made your presence already known, these look like a cross between birds and spiders, as if to not freak out Bill any further.
Oh
Jesus
god.
fucking
They
Christ.
fly.
I hate birds a
And-
lot.
But yeah, they look like a mix between a bird and a spider. Inside the
Oh,
room,
God.
it looks like
How
a.
horrifying.
Will they stop fucking forming?
They
It looks like a
multiply in
giant
peace.
nest of webbing. And
Just
you
shut
kick
the
this
door. Why'd
Well-
you kick it?
Well, they get to act first because you've already disturbed them quite a bit. But go ahead and
Yeah,
I
fine.
should have got burning hands.
but go
Well,
ahead
fuck.
go ahead and roll
I'm
for
regretting
initiative.
not taking it too.
God damn! What did you? You didn't take Featherfall. You didn't take Burning Hands. What do you have?
Mage hand. Oh wait, one
Wow,
second. Let me
great,
get the.
Why don't you both Mage Hand a hand together and then clap?
Ooh, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, may as well.
Don't
I
include
wish
yours.
I would have taken that Thunder Stomp or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, Thunderwave.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I wish I took that one too.
Hey, where's the? Oh wait, that's the gnome, right? I keep looking at like actually your like ID names, and I keep like looking at the turn order, expecting them to be the same, and I keep realizing I'm an idiot. So 17,
That's why I
14,
put mine in parentheses for you.
yeah, no problem. I'm gonna go ahead and trash that. But due to these creatures already kind of getting a warning, they actually are going to be acting first, and then they'll roll for initiative. I'll go ahead and do that now. / roll. All right, I'll go ahead and add it to the initiative, but it won't start. This is actually going to be a surprise round.
Well, I do have magic missile.
Was it bad?
So do I.
Where is it?
Dude,
Oh,
it's
there it is. At turn.
darkness.
You can spread that between 3 people or 3 targets.
All right, so these things they're obviously flying, so they're gonna fly through. And they're gonna fly past all of you and go here. Dustin, you can go ahead and get a reaction attack because I did leave your range.
Yeah, they're all within my range. Okay.
Well, no, I mean like your dagger, if you have it.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
I have a dagger.
The way attacks of opportunity work now is it only happens when you leave someone's range. So if you enter someone's like threatened squares, you can circle them all you want as long as you don't leave their range.
Shouldn't Addison get a attack too?
Yeah, you're right because I did move outside his range as well. Okay, so this bird here,
It's actually a respectable attack.
it is. These
Yeah, nice.
these things are actually really tiny. And as soon as
I
it's
still can just go ahead and assume that all of our characters are just doing nothing but screaming. Fucking spider birds.
And swinging.
No, it
randomly.
was more like, hey, can you get this door open? Yeah, I got this. And you're like kicking it, and then you kick it open, and just this starts flying out.
Close the door, close the door,
Close the door, close the door. To be honest, I'm not sure if you guys get reactions on surprise rounds, but I don't care. You guys can have it. That'll be my-
Probably not.
that- It'll be my.
Probably not.
Honestly, since you
I
heard something that was in there, I'll go ahead and give that concession. So I'll let you guys have reactions at least.
I'll take a swing then. Why not?
Okay. Well, yeah, you can do it on the other bird. The one that Darvin hit actually dies. I'm just having a lot of trouble clicking things right now.
That's cool.
And
Once you get
since
used
two-
to it, it'll be fine.
Well, it's lag is the problem.
Yeah,
Okay. So
my team speak keeps cutting out.
So essentially what these things are doing, they're literally just rushing out of the door. So the first one, Darvin managed to slice with his dagger, and it just falls to the ground dead. Johnny does a freaking baseball swing on one, and it literally just becomes a red splotch on a nearby wall. Okay, so the birds are still flooding in because they're freaking bird things. I'm gonna do something like this.
Oh fuck! They can go through walls too.
Well, they're going through the doorway, so. Nasmer and Varus, you can go ahead and get an attack, reaction attack if you want it. The two weakest characters.
I'll take one. Shit.
I mean,
Might as well.
They go down pretty easy. They went down with minimum damage off of a fucking dagger.
Yeah. All right.
Did I win?
Varus misses, but Nazmir with his fancy new dragon tooth dagger kills it. And I can actually, yay, I can do that. I'm just gonna move it out of the way, and then do that. Okay, so reactions have been done with, and now these things we're gonna attack. 3. Let's see. I'll ping them. That one. The top 2 and the one that's pretty much completely surrounded, they're all going to attack Varus, but they're actually not attacking with their, well, their freaking mandibles. They're actually like trailing webs in their wake and trying to essentially cocoon you.
Oh God.
That's shitty.
Well, I know why people abandoned this fucking.
Right?
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to hit your AC first. And I freaking missed, so that's awesome. So those 3 try to swarm. Doesn't do shit. Oh, there's more. I'll move these up. Okay. And then the 3 in front of Johnny are gonna go ahead and try to swoop around him as well, and try to wrap him in freaking webs. Just press up for that one. Oh well. And I just barely miss.
Woo.
Okay. And then one's gonna go ahead and attack Darvin. Let's see.
Okay, I'm ready for the rape.
Ready for the rape from these little tiny things? AC 14.
That hits.
Alright, take 1 damage.
Suck it, nerd.
Darvin!
You've already
no!
died once.
Yeah, but that was through exploration.
Bill, you have negative first blood.
Negative first blood. I'm gonna go ahead and since there's enough room, because these things are freaking tiny, they're actually gonna be flying around you guys as well. Hold on a second, I'm gonna move your body out of the way, because stacking. So the 2 in the back are actually flying around amongst you, but I don't want to get freaking mixed up with your tokens. So I'm gonna go ahead and do an attack on Nazmir and 1 attack on Johnny. So I'll do Johnny first. AC 22, that's a hit. And you take 0 damage because you're freaking damage reduction.
Wait, you
And
have damage reduction?
yeah, his feat's heavy armor specialist, so as long as he's wearing heavy armor, he reduces piercing, blunt, and slashing weapon damage by 3.
Nice.
Yep, he's super tanky.
Holy shit, that's a big deal.
Feats are a big deal. That's why humans,
Apparently.
like all the races have like very special unique abilities. Humans' unique ability is the fact they get to start with a feat. Alright, AC 19 on Nazmir. I'm guessing that hits.
Yep, that's a hit.
So take 1 damage. And these freaking birds are flying around you. Weird spider birds. And now it's no more surprise round. It's now a regular round. So Nazmir, you go first.
Alright, I'd like to attack this one up by me here.
Okay, go for it. Alright, that's a miss.
Petty.
Okay. I'm guessing you're not going to do any bonus actions or anything like that.
No, not
Okay.
right now.
Johnny, it's your turn.
All right, I will hit. Out of the way, box. I will hit not that one. Get rid of this one.
Okay. Go ahead and attack.
What?
Alright, so you crit. With your 2-handed specialization, you can actually re-roll 2d4 damage if you want to.
I don't think you'll need.
Or sorry,
to.
2d6 damage. Just for if you want to just maximize your potential.
Fuck it.
Make it red mist.
Ah.
So you do. So instead, you'll do 3, 5, so that's 8, and then 4, that's 12, and then you have strength 4, so you do 16 damage instead. So yeah, with the fighter's 2-weapon specialization, because you pick like a weapon style to go with or a defensive style, and he went with heavy weapons. And with heavy weapons, anytime he rolls a 2 or a 1 on a damage die, he can re-roll it to do extra damage.
Huh.
Yep.
Neat.
Yeah, fighters actually get fancy things now instead of I attack. Which one did you attack? Was it this one?
That one, yeah.
Okay, so this one definitely gets splatted.
Lorch.
Splurge. So I keep clicking the wrong menu. There we go. And just for simplicity's sake, I'm just going to move the body out of the way and replace it with this one, since they're just flying around. Okay, Varus, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna hit magic missile on the 3 that are flying around me.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll the damage. It'll be easier to read.
Okay. Yeah, it's 1d4 plus 1 for each. Okay. So you're attacking the ones that are around you?
Yeah, so like first one will go to this one.
Okay.
Second one here, and then third one, the one below me.
Okay. Well, in a very impressive display by Varus, he just flung out a bunch of force darts that homed in on these tiny little pests and just splattered them out of the air.
I cheer and holler. Woo!
Right, and I'm just gonna move this one out of the way and put this one here. Okay. So that was Varus. I guess you can update your kill count. Darvin, it's your turn.
It's like you don't know me, Brian. It was already done as you said that.
I'm going to do magic missile on the 2 right in front of me and the one side of the door.
Okay. You can roll damage if you want to feel better, but it's gonna kill all 3 of them.
It'll make you feel better.
It really does. Oh, he went with the fancy macro. All right.
Yeah, but he did 3d4 on each one.
Oh yeah, he
Sure.
did.
That was a full spell you used one.
Oh, whoops. No,
It's
I
fine.
didn't.
I know.
clicked
It was supposed to be split. It's all good. All right.
wrong. There.
All right. So there are 2 left, and it's now the freaky ass bird's turn. They will go ahead and one's gonna attack Varus and one's gonna attack Darvin because obviously you 2 are the nastiest threats.
Aww.
So because he went
Stupid
off
spider
first, I'm gonna
birds.
attack Varus first. Take 1 damage.
Oh god.
And
oh,
Darvin,
terrible.
I miss on Darvin. Alright, so now it's back to Nazmir. There
Okay.
Two-
one
are
down
2 of them
here.
left. You can attack him. I'm not going to worry about positioning.
Okay, that one I'm gonna cast a spell on.
Okay. Is it the radiant fire thing?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So, do I get a save, don't I?
Yes, it's a dex save.
Duck save.
Hold
Okay.
on.
All right. I succeed in the deck save.
Believe me, the only person who hasn't even killed one thing yet.
Gets these things. It's all right.
You're the cleric. We don't expect you to.
Yeah, you're.
That's true.
Yeah, that's
You
why I
only
was so
have
surprised
one
with
on your
Dia.
res count.
All right, Johnny, it is your turn.
4.
Yep, you hit, and this one goes splat over here.
Yeah.
All right, Varus, there's 1 left. You can reach it. It's just buzzing around.
All right. I'm gonna hit it with
Fancy
acid
finisher.
splash.
Acid
Yeah.
splash. Okay. What is this? This is dexterity.
Dexterity to negate.
All right, I will try this again. I fail, so it takes 5
Woo!
acid damage and pretty much melts.
Yes. Melty.
Okay, and I will go ahead and clear list. Okay, and well, as just feathers, mandibles, webs, and guts pretty much, splatter the walls, it's it seems like this room in here is just like some sort of nest. You can see kind of, it's almost like a spider's nest, but it's kind of like a mixture of like an aviary slash spider nest.
It varies. So like
Everything
these
that
two.
I hate in one place.
I
Is
know,
it-
right?
Just burn it.
Is it that weird blue-green necro?
No, it
web
is. It
bullshit?
from what you can tell, it's mostly regular web. It does seem to have kind of like that oil to kind of give it a little bit of resistance from being burned, but if you put forth enough effort, you might eventually burn this thing to the ground. Not that there's really much left.
Let's at least make sure that like there aren't any egg sacs that we do not burn.
Ooh, we should study them.
Why don't
Do you
collect
really
one
want
of
to
the bodies
hatch
while you're
one
there?
and like keep it?
Yeah, well, you just keep it in a jar so it,
Okay.
can't get out.
Is
Actually,
anyone
that would
actually
be the
entering
most
this room, or are you guys
terrifying
just like,
stealth
I'm not
move
going in there?
Well, we could just whatever. Let's do this.
Okay. All right.
Bill, spider bird familiar. You won't do it.
Do it.
If you want, you can do
Sure.
you can do knowledge nature if you would like to try to figure out what the hell these things are.
Yeah, I would like to actually.
I will not figure that out today.
What?
Roll the one.
Awesome.
Yeah, why not? Mm,
Okay.
12.
Pa used to talk about these.
Yeah, these freaky things.
Wow.
They just fly in and take the cows. All right.
Horrifying.
So looking at these things, you definitely can. I mean, taking a closer look at one you didn't hit and someone else did, you definitely see like the cross between a spider and a actual bird. As far as anything that you've recognized, it's not any sort of surface dwelling creature, so you can only guess it's some sort of subterranean since you found it down here. And as far as lacking any better term of naming these things, they are known as web birds.
They're either subterranean or some fucked up assholes making them.
Yep, one of the two.
Not a fan of either option. Is there anything else in the room?
You will need to do investigation if you want to do any more fancy things.
What monster would make something like this?
What's evil?
The worst kind of people.
All right,
Halflings.
Varus. As you start searching through through the chamber, you actually notice kind of like a fallen bookshelf, which might be a hint of maybe what possibly this room used to be before it got turned into a nest. Looking through the bookshelf, you do find a undamaged bone scroll case, and inside it is a scroll.
Do I see what it says?
All right, you open up and pull out the scroll. It is a, gotta use the right term because they've changed it. Protection from good and evil scroll. Which I believe there's an arcane and divine version. For the sake of simplicity, I'll consider either or. Doesn't matter.
All right. Man. This is another one I kind of looked over and thought about getting. All right. I'm going to take it. I'm going to keep it.
All right. All right. Besides that, there's nothing much else in the room. You occasionally might find other pieces of like furniture and stuff that kind of just got, enveloped by just this nest. Beyond that, you don't really see much else in here. Besides just more and more webs and cocoons.
Cocoons?
Cocoons.
We need to kill it. All of it. No one else should have to suffer through this.
I just start burning it all.
Why I left? Toast it. Burn it to the ground.
All right. Well, it's going to take you a while because there's a lot more it's not just sparse webbing like in the other rooms. This is a giant nest. After a while, it does get a little bit unsafe to stay in there. So eventually, the fire probably will take care of the rest as you close the door.
Okay, I'd like to, while they're starting the fires and everything, investigate this door.
Okay. Go ahead and do investigation check. Okay.
Oh, it must be safe.
As far as you can tell, it's a regular door. It's not locked.
I can look at it.
Seems like a regular door. Not. And
It's
it's not
safe.
locked. Metagamers.
Well,
I sense that you rolled a 6. I sense you did not do a good job.
Well, it never hurts to have two people investigate shit just in case.
Yeah. All right. So are you...
Anything more than two might be a little.
all of us, everyone, check. All right. You guys opening this door then?
I'm gonna approach it
Yeah.
and go, well, it can't get worse, and then open.
Bigger
Why did you say
bigger
that?
web birds.
You are really tempting luck right now.
Web pterodactyls.
Oh, you want to tempt luck? Okay, we'll tempt luck.
Hold on a second.
In fact, just because he said that, I'm going to protectively hold the amulet against my chest.
Man, you're protectively holding that against your chest there, buddy.
And for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to move these bodies out of the way.
Could just get him off the,
Well,
map.
I'll count them for experience too. So
Oh, okay.
I'm actually going to keep track of your combat and your wonderful feats. Also, there's only 3 people. I'm guessing one's on top of the other. There you are. Oh, it's because
Yeah,
you're
it-
small. All right. All right. Since you're entering, I'll go ahead and open this up some more. It is as what it looks like. It looks like pretty much like the hallways you've been going into. It just happens to be wider.
Yeah, if you say web snakes start popping up, then I'm out of here.
Webs.
I'm done.
Yep,
Web
That's it
snakes
for
is
this
too
dungeon.
much. That's the
we
line.
tried, everyone.
Go home.
Flying web snakes.
That spit bees.
Oh,
Oh, hey, it's Kurt's body by the door. Let's leave, since that's technically all we need.
Yeah, but all these fat loots.
And there's another door. We need to open the other door.
Yeah,
There's-
all
Fine
these
web
doors.
snakes.
Do you realize how many doors you guys have passed?
Yes. We'll get him on the way out. It'll be fine.
As far as Varus's curiosity, the items he has found so far and what the gnome has found so far have been definitely unique.
I love finding stuff.
Yeah, you do.
hell yeah, stuff.
What are you gonna do with this stuff? I'm not sure right now, but,
But I
maybe
got
I'll
it.
have a use. I'm gonna write
I
my
might
own
just start a
book.
stuff collection.
I'm gonna write my own book called Johnny and Pals,
Johnny and
written
pals.
by Varus.
All right, Johnny, what are you doing? I see you're at a door again.
I'm gonna, I guess,
Kick it open.
slowly open this one.
All right, you open it. It's unlocked, and
Picking was not great last time.
okay. This room is similar to the rooms that have. Well, it's an empty room, and it has some of those glowing webs again.
Evil glowing webs. Well, if it's just in the corners and stuff, I say we don't waste our time burning them anymore.
I'd like to check out down here around this corner.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna close the door and go over there too.
Sounds good.
Where are we going?
Over
Down
here.
here.
And there's an opening here.
Sweet.
Boop,
All right,
boop,
stop.
boop, boop, boop.
Stop. Want to guess what happened to this person?
Ah,
Yeah,
trapdoor?
yeah. You see, that's why I don't go running ahead.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
didn't run ahead.
I'm trying to stay in front of you guys, but you keep cutting in front of me, and it's like, no, this is for your benefit.
All right. Freaking Varus, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
That's not gonna do it.
All right. Let's.
Question: Can I
It's
try
been
to
an honor
grab him?
serving with you.
If you can try making go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw. I'll say it's disadvantage because you're trying to suddenly catch someone that's suddenly not supposed to be falling.
Totally fair. I'll at least take a shot at it.
I would say the gnome could try, but I'm pretty sure that'll go badly.
It'll be fun.
All right, so you narrowly catch his arm, and thankfully, since you're like Mr. 4 touchdowns in one single game guy, you don't fall in with him. Actually, make an athletics check. That'll be better.
All right. As I grab him, like, did I ever tell you about that time?
Did I ever tell you about the time
There
I
you
read all
go.
those books in that library?
So Varson is just like, the floor opens again, just like those previous pit traps you ran into. And freaking Johnny reaches out, grabs his arm, and just one arm pulls him back up before he falls, 20 feet into the ground.
Maybe let me go first.
Also, Vars, go ahead and make a perception. All right. During your, brush with, your 5th brush with death so far.
Second, but still. It was fun.
You think you saw something glimmering at the bottom of the pit as you were pulled up. I like that motion.
Down. I think I saw something glimmering at the bottom here. I will inspect it. Or investigate.
All right.
Yeah, shouldn't we be able to see what it is down there?
With his dark vision, he should be able to. The reason he had to kind of make a perception was because he was like falling and dealing with some other issues.
Right, but I mean, can't we see what it is from up here?
With light sources, yeah. At this point, now that you guys are not dying. So you see 4. It looks like 4 arrows at the very, very bottom.
Arrows?
4 arrows. The fact that they're even existing and not, broken, at least shows that they are at least
And the
durable.
fact they were glinting as well.
How far down in the pit are they? Or how
It's
far is the pit?
20 feet.
Well, only one of us has experience going into a pit and coming back out.
Also, one of us is incredibly strong and should probably lower someone into the pit.
I was going to
You're
say,
right.
let's
You
tie
can-
up the gnome, and you can lower the gnome down in there.
Yeah, that makes the most sense, actually. I'll go
Yeah,
in.
I'm not gonna fight that.
And you guys now got the achievement unlock of Let's Throw the Gnome in.
Finally, it took us this fucking long.
I know, it was pretty persistent. Alright, so freaking the gnome weighs like 30 pounds. Like
Well, the only one of us
60
strong
with
enough to throw
60
you
with
in.
gear, so you easily lower him down. And they are 4 arrows, and they seem to be of reasonably well quality. Telling that everything here seems to be ancient. So
All right, yeah, I'll pick those up and pocket them.
Okay.
And ask to get pulled back up.
Pull him back up.
okay, so you pull him back up. Just like in the with the previous pit where that was before a doorway, there's enough space for you to weave around the pit and go through the opening if you so choose.
I mean, why not? It's been such a dream so far.
All right.
Is the door open already?
Well, this is not a door. It's just an opening.
Oh,
All right.
Oh, that's fun.
So we'll do something like this.
What sort of an opening?
It's just like it's practically just an opening. Like it
It's
just
a cut
doesn't.
in the
It just
wall.
it just
So
doesn't.
they can
It
walk
has
through to another room.
I mean, it's framed. It has frames and stuff like that, but it just has no door on it. So it's just an opening,
Okay.
just like these other openings.
I'll poke my head in. Oh, it's revealed. Never mind.
Yeah, it's already revealed. I mean, once you're in front of it, you can see down it. Also, after some time passes, this pit trap will close again.
I'd like to take a peek into this first room off the hall.
Okay. All right, I'll go ahead and start revealing. So this room There's maybe some rotted furniture and stuff like that, but other than that, you don't seem to see anything too particular, at least from where you're at.
Is there anything that really stands out in here?
You can do investigation if you like. Nope.
Well,
Don't see much of anything.
nothing to see here, anyone. You know, I just had a thought. If I lead the way, and I'm still heavy enough to set off pit traps, then you can just tie the rope to me and anchor me to Johnny.
Holy shit. That is a brilliant idea.
And let's just hope they aren't just pit traps.
All right, so you guys, I'm assuming, are peeking down this next one.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and just reveal it.
Does the hallway end here?
No, it's still good. Sorry, I need to expand that too.
Okay.
Anyway, so the room, it's filled with those glowing webs again.
Whoop.
God, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
This is why you don't rush into a room.
Just whoop. Well, they keep doing it. I gotta follow suit.
Well, hold on a second. Go ahead and make perception checks.
Good at that. Ooh, nice.
I am adequate at
Lambert.
perception.
Not on my end, but
All right. Let me. Okay, Varus. Since you rolled a natural 20, most people will go with it actually succeeding.
Woo!
Let's.
Oh Christ!
found it.
Oh, fuck! Fuck!
You stupid asshole.
Says the guy who almost got his hand cut off.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna get eaten by a spider.
Go
Yeah,
ahead,
but
just
by
roll
then
for
you
here. Let me
I'll only be on par with you.
go ahead and roll for initiative, crazy bastards.
Just keep a running tally of how much HP you've lost today.
Oh, I'm
So
definitely not
far?
going
I don't know. I think it's more like how many characters you guys go through.
Including the death I just had, 8. I lost 8 HP.
All right. Oh wow, that's fun.
Damn it! I thought I was gonna be able to save the day.
Damn, Johnny.
Well, been nice knowing you.
Oh
Wearing
my-
my anus now.
Yep. That's gonna be pretty nasty.
Do you want us to re-roll, or my dex is 1? I'm not sure about David's.
For
I have a dex bonus of 2.
David goes first.
oh
Or
you two tied. Okay, I see. Yeah, no problem. All right, let me add this to the initiative.
Oh God, the spider goes first.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I'm already
God.
in the middle of the room.
Oh God. You are fucked, friend.
Wow.
Like I said, I'm preparing my anus now. I believe I've seen prison rape scenes that weren't going to be this brutal.
Wow. All right, let me set the order. Setting. All right. So this happened. So amongst the glowing webs, you see what seems to be a giant spider that seems to be kind of glowing in a similar tint as the webs it produces. It's also semi-transparent, which is why it hits so well. All right.
I need a spell called Raid. Yeah, fuck this.
Yeah. Well, I'll go ahead and have it drop down. And, yep, I have. This might be the end for him.
Really wish I could have picked up Chromatic Sphere.
I wasn't sure if that would save you at this point.
If I survived one round, it would at least slow it down.
God, it looks like a robot spider. What the fuck is this?
Alright, I'm guessing AC 20 hits.
Yeah, in a big way.
Fuck.
You got it.
With-
You can take it. Just
All right.
take. Ah.
Yep, there we go. I only have
Goodbye,
what,
friend.
8 hit points left.
So I'm guessing you're at 0.
Yep. I
Alright.
only have 9 to begin with.
Man.
Alright, go ahead and also make a Constitution saving throw.
God damn. Does it have poison too?
It's a goddamn spider.
Doesn't make it poisonous.
Well, as far as you do take additional poison damage, but it's not enough to do instant death, so you can ignore it.
On the upside, con is one of my saving ones.
Yeah, it is. I was
Saving
I was
throws,
kind of surprised it was. But I guess it's because you're all like, I don't know, natural caster type, I guess. All right, so that was the spider's turn. Johnny,
Was that at least enough to stop the poison?
you didn't instantly die. I'll just say that.
Jesus. Well,
Promising.
I'll
Man.
be making a con saving throw next turn.
Well, you'll be making a death save at least, unless you get healed. Anyway, Johnny, it's your turn.
I think I'm just gonna hit it. That seems like the way to go here.
All right, go ahead and roll your attack. That
Hit it
is
so
a.
hard it dies.
Ah.
All right,
Oh man.
go ahead and make a.
Bad things happen.
Reflex save.
Yeah, go ahead and make a dexterity.
Oh.
Actually, make a athletics in your case, because that'll fit more.
All right.
Okay, so you're fine. You just miss.
Like a big stupid oaf.
Yeah.
I panicked.
Uh huh. All right, so Nazmir, it is your turn.
Okay, can I, is it gonna take an action to use an Arcana and see, like, if I can tell that this thing is being ethereal, I guess? Like, does it seem like something, like, would I know something about it?
At this point, you're probably in kind of panic mode.
Okay, fair enough.
All you know is it's a giant spider that's kind of glowing, kind of similar to the webs.
Alright, well, then I'd just like to take this opportunity to actually throw off a heal.
Okay, are you doing the holy word or healing word?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead.
So I get it.
Yeah, so you get your bonus action and you still have your regular action.
Can they both be used to cast spells?
Yes. Though, yeah. So you can do holy word as your bonus action, and then for your regular action, you can cast some sort of cantrip because that's probably all you have left anyway.
For the most part, yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna fire a sacred flame at it first.
Okay. Okay, I will make my dex save. I make it exactly.
Man, I can't even hit anything.
Ah.
It's like you're a cleric. So yeah, I'm guessing you're gonna do. I believe it's 1d4 plus something for your healing word.
Yes, I have it on here.
Okay.
Hold on, where is it?
It is 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So
Yep.
it'd be 1d4 plus your whiz. Okay, so Darvin, you're back up. You're at 4 HP.
Sadly, that's almost half-life for me.
Yep.
What's sadder is that I'm tapped out on spells now.
All right, Varus, you're doing Firebolt.
Yep.
And you hit AC 15, so you do hit.
Woo!
Okay.
I get the
Yeah.
thing.
Okay. And Darvin, it is your turn.
Stand there so you get flanking.
Gives you advantage on your attack roll.
That's all it does?
Yeah, that's what it does now. And what do you mean? Is that all it does? You get to roll 2d20.
You could crowd control it.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Magic
Oh,
missile.
fuck, really only 10?
Well, it's
That
3d4 plus 3. Like it's not like anything big.
Yeah, but it's still 3d4.
all right.
Better than just about any other spell I would have hit
Yeah.
damaged with.
I mean, you rolled a 4, a 1, and a 2. That's average. Like right
Yeah,
there.
true.
Also, go ahead and roll 1d20. Okay, you're fine. No perils of the warp.
Oh.
I don't know. I think he was hoping for it and get the self heal. All right. Well, the firebolt struck the spider pretty much in the ass, and just like kind of like the webs, it seems to shrug off the flames. It did harm it, but it didn't seem to do very much. But then again, it was just a firebolt. Darvin, on the other hand, freaking unloaded his pistol into this thing, and the darts just slammed into him repeatedly and really messed him up. The spider is kind of pissed, though.
Well, I know what I have to do to piss it off farther.
Pretty much.
Give it the finger.
Give it the finger. I'm guessing you're, are you going to try to move away or anything like that?
Yeah, can I do that and still not incur an attack of opportunity?
If you rotate around, you won't. But if you try to like move outside its attack range, you will provoke an attack opportunity. Also,
Yeah, I
you do
can
have
rotate
you do
around.
have a bonus action if you have any sort of bonus action spells to cast. I don't think
No,
you do
I
that.
don't.
Okay.
And rotating around, it won't get me out of its range anyway, so
Okay.
I may as well at least give the fighter a chance to have his advantage on his attack roll.
Okay. And well, spider's still facing you and still gonna try to wreck you.
You
Well,
got
yeah,
it.
I pissed it off.
I mean,
You can do
honest.
it.
I mean, if there was some way to drop aggro, I would definitely accept it. But you were the one that you were the first target and the person that's wrecked it the most. Unfortunately,
It is what it is.
it
Whatever.
is.
Sucks that I won't be up next.
And I
week,
crit
but,
miss.
Yay!
Perils of the freaking warp going on here. All right, for this thing, I'll just do a dex save because these things monsters usually don't really have skills. 1d20 plus that. That's a 1.
I think you should roll again. And if you miss, you die.
I'm gonna say.
1-1 dead.
Let's see. I'm just making sure it doesn't have. All right, I'm gonna say it's prone. So okay, freaking wild mage messing with my dice rolls all of a sudden. All right.
Wow, that's a surprise ending.
So yeah, you blast it in the face with freaking magic missiles, and I guess the blast just knocked it off balance as it tried to sink its freaking like ethereal type fangs into you, and decides to stick it. Instead sank it right into the stone floor where you used to be, and somehow just got stuck a little bit. So I'll just consider it prone for the time being until it gets to its. Actually, it has a move action, so it just gets back up. But other than that, the fact you're alive, beats all odds. So.
It's that wild magic dumb luck.
I know, right? All right, so you're alive, which means you are flanking, and it's Johnny's turn, and you do get advantage on this attack.
All right, let's do it.
Don't
Oh,
roll
boy.
1.
Well, there's that one. Unfortunately, you miss again.
Ah,
All right, give
But
me.
at least you had advantage, so you didn't get that critical failure.
Yeah.
true.
All right, so 1 second, I need to actually make a cut in this video because this is going long.